Sakura said, what's going on? Welcome to another Maho Radio, the one and only anime radio show in the entire Sekai. I am your host, DN, formerly known as Director Nasty, here to entertain your ears and your eyes with some luscious anime talks. Today, we have a very interesting episode of Maho. It's not going to be the typical of what you think. And no, this has nothing to do with the stuff that I was plotting from last week or last episode, whichever depends what you're watching. Today, anime is having the great reset, just like our economy in this great US of A. Right now, we are in the between seasons where a bunch of stuff just ended and some stuff is about to start. And we're in that little window week where it's like, nothing's out. So, with that being said, we did get a new Fire Force. We did get a new Takamine-san. We're going to talk about those. Afterwards, instead of waiting with bated breath or doing awards of the week as you guys all love and want. Of course, ha ha ha. Of course, that's what you want. Yeah, right? Ha ha. Not today. Today, we're going to do our Crunchyroll Anime of the Year, or Anime Awards voting. This is my first time voting ever. I'm prepared to do it. I'm here for my civil service. We don't always cast, but when we do, we make sure it's on anime. So that's what we're going to do today. Every topic, we have 24 categories that are probably going to get a little bit heated. Others where I'm just going to be like, yeah, we're burning through this one. I don't care. Or it's like, yeah, this is obvious. Why would you argue with me? So for those of you who are in the chat, we're going to be going back and forth. If you would like to join us, make sure you come every Monday night. Description channel is in the description. Make sure you sub and like all that stuff. The first thing we're jumping on a tip real quick. We're jumping on the Fire Force tip. Fire Force came back. First episode was damn near perfect. The reason why I say it's damn near perfect is they did a great job crafting the story, crafting what we're doing moving forward for the season. They gave us recap with characters, names, powers, abilities, their kinetic levels, all that stuff. If you haven't watched in 5 years and you didn't watch a recap and you didn't go back and rewatch the original season, shame on you. But also, they made it so that you could pick up where you left off with minimal drop off. That was a 200 IQ play by them. And on top of that, they did a good job of setting up the rest of the season, the next arc the arc that we're getting into. And it's us versus the Empire. I feel like I did not think it was going to go this way, but I kind of knew we was going to have to break like the societal norms that we currently have. Because a lot of the people in the church just are not paying attention. They're not listening to, we're investigating human combustion. They're like, it's Kami. What you investigating for? We're just here to put it out and take down the Infernals. We're not here to stop Kami's great will. And they're like, yeah, but like, if we could figure out if somebody's doing this, isn't that better? And they're like, blasphemy. And so like, I already kind of had a feeling we'd have to go against, the Holy Empire at some point. But in the fashion that we're going against them, I never would have imagined. It's a complete flip on the head. And what I like they did in the first episode back was they had the two big brains, the two most devout, go at it head to head, mano a mano, shawty a homie, and Mr. Burns. I'm calling Mr. Burns because his name's funny and he is Captain Burns. Watching her steadily pick him apart, point by point, philosophy by philosophy, to really flip his head and reverse it to get him to fall in line. Like the most devout of you all has fallen and has joined the Church of the Adola, the greatest force known to man as far as we can tell, because they got access to the other realm. And we're doing it all on blind faith. And that's what it is. They're like, we don't know if it's true, but the great fires tell us to burn this planet. We're gonna burn it, son. We're gonna burn it and have faith that after we burn it is what we're supposed to do. I'm like, yeah, faith works in crazy ways. That's not one way I would enact my faith, but more power to you. But some people look you in the face and say, if you believe in a heaven and a hell, you believe in a holy trinity, then you have blind faith yourself. And it's like, oh, I see where you're going with that, but it's not exactly the same, I guess. But whatever. We're just going to leave that right there because philosophically and biblically, I don't want to go back and forth. But I will say again, watching your most devout fall and then your empire follow, and now they took Captain Obi and now we're on the outside looking in, is just not a good look. I will say what Fire Force does a good job with is the subtle foreshadowing, because as Obi is giving his report, everything is just going way too well. There's one thing I know about Fire Force is things don't always go well here. There's always something off or wrong or something's just got this gritty feel to it. But Captain Obi's giving his report, and he's like, "Yeah, no, yo, this is fantastic, bro. We're gonna take you to the big wig." He's like, "Come here, son. I'm so proud of you. I done put you on. We gonna take you to the big wigs. You gonna tell them what you was doing over there. We gonna get you that promotion." And Obi's like, "For real?" He's like, "Yeah, for real. Of course. Montreal, son. Come on, let's go." And then he gets arrested. I thought that his the chief that he was talking to, was in on it, but the chief was legitimately confused, bro. Obi understood the assignment right away. He's like, "Oh, those are cloaked. Oh, y'all not taking over. Oh, I'm not leaving. Oh, I'm not leaving. Oh shit. All right, bet. Hey, yo, get a message to my people. Let them know what happened here today." And man just went off like a thug, man. Yo, shout out to Captain Obi. But I look forward to this season Fire Force. Because the way we have it laid out, it's not us versus Empire. We are traitors. We're rebels. I love the third party people, the Benny Marios, the Jokers of the world. Now have a reason to either A, team up with us, or B, reveal some truths so we can make some progress, or either refute the Empire or defeat them. Either way it goes, yeah, Fire Force, I'm looking forward to it. I'm loving it. Bap, 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 bap. Let me see what chat's saying. I'm locked in. Watching Home. I tell anyone watching Rocket. Nope. Reactors can't react to that because it's music. I'm sure they can. Bochi. Nope. That's talking about bands. Band girls cried. Agreed. I can't even read any of that. That's not Fire Force talk. Nobody's talking about Fire Force. Anyways, the next tip we're jumping on is Takamine-san Take It Off. I actually don't have too much to say about this anime. I thought the first episode was interesting. Crunchyroll show nipples is absolutely wild. 100% unprepared for that front. But, you know, we gonna clap that up a little bit, because I was like, oh, Crunchyroll said uncensored and they meant it for once. That's crazy work. I guess we're moving places that I wasn't prepared, including to the areolas. But I worry about this show, and this will always be something that you'll hear me say consistently. Whenever a show has a gimmick such as this one, I don't know how long you could keep doing the same kind of gimmick before it's like, so now what's the story? Where are we going? I already see they laid out a little bit of a backstory that she's always seen him, she's always recognized them. We see that he's kind of a weak MC, but he has some backbone to him. He's a bend don't break kind of defense, kind of like a bamboo in a hurricane. So like he's gonna stand up for himself, but ultimately he's gonna get overran. The Shawty is objectively how they draw their characters is thick as hell. So good on them for that front. I just don't know how long we could do this. That's always my worry. Y'all gonna have to give me some more, or you're gonna have to give me great, fantastic story around this premise, or you're gonna have to like evolve in the middle of the season. I don't know. You're gonna have to figure it out, because I really feel like we can only like milk this gimmick of like, she's rewinding time for certain things for like 2 or 3 episodes before it's like, okay, now what? What's the purpose? Are we building a romance here? Is this like a power fantasy, like Chain Soldier, where she's just out here moving and dominating things and we're just the lapdog following her along? Like, what is going to be the premise for which we stick around this shawty? What is going to be are we going for funny? Are we going for romance? Are we going for drama? Is this like supposed to be a little bit more serious? I don't think it's supposed to be serious. I think it's supposed to be light and horny and a little bit romantic. But I don't know what juggling act they're gonna do with it. And I do look forward to see if there's an introduction of other shawties with powers that she's potentially battling against on some magical girl shit. Or are we looking at a universe where she's the only one with powers ever to only exist, and we're just watching her kind of move through and just body niggas? So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see where this one goes. I really don't have. I feel like episode 1 was just okay. Solid B minus. My biggest beef with the episode, if I'm being real with you, every time she used her powers, the thing they showed to animate like her powers being activated was like 60 seconds long for whatever fucking reason. I don't know. And it wasn't like he was doing some intricate shit. Like in Naruto, you can give me a nigga doing hand signs for 20 seconds. I don't know. I know board dog, lizard, dragon, a couple of them. But like at the end of the hand sign, something cool is gonna fucking happen. But on this one, it was like 60 seconds of a butterfly going through a gate like some reading rainbow bullshit. And at the end, you maybe got a little bit of titties, some ass. And then it was gone. It was like, oh. So 60 seconds for that? I don't know, man. My cost benefit analysis tells me you owe me. But that's just me. I don't know. I be tripping. I don't mind a yandere if it's done right. Like, we just fought these motherfuckers, now we have to team up. I'm dead. Fire Force left so many questions. It did. Takamine had a story that's interesting enough to keep us watching, in my opinion. Yeah, for now. For now. Like I said, solid B minus start. The shock value was the titties. Boom! Titties with nipples in your face. Oh, shit! Story-wise, felt lacking. Character-wise, I was like, it's alright, but I'm not like hooting and hollering. I don't ride for the MC yet. The shawty hasn't convinced me. If anything, the shawty's actually kind of trash, bro. She's actually kind of trash because so far what I've seen her do is like a mass abuse of her powers and abilities because I see that she'll like rewind minor shit, like getting a 98 out of 100 on a test. Rewind. I'm like, bitch, why? She got second place in a relay that like wasn't for the championship and she rewound it. I'm like, okay, that was the first time you activated it. Cool. But there's times I'm like, nah, girl, I'm kind of looking at you funny. I'm definitely looking at you like just a little bit funny, but whatever, man. It is what it is. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But yeah. So there's a lot of titties this season, by the way. Lol, is there? Ooh, y'all gonna have to put me on to where these titties are. There's like 3 shows of titties this season. Drop them in the chat. Speaking of thing, I just saw this epic henny. Oh, the Android one too. Nani? Drop the names. Let me see what the henny hen do. And the Yandere Dark Elf. You know I like them darkies. Y'all gonna have to put me on. Y'all gonna have to put me on. All right, that's gonna end just a tip. We're gonna get into it now. Here we go. We are into the voting. This is anime of the year. The nominees are. Wait, hold on. Let me do a whole thing. Hello, one, hello, all. This is Deanna. We're here doing our Crunchyroll Anime Awards of the year. You get to vote as many times as you want, once per day. This is my first round of voting. Probably will be my only round of voting. I just wanted to do this because as a purveyor of anime myself, I felt it important that my voice also be heard. Not a step above everyone else, but just the same as everyone else. So with that being said, we're gonna go and show what we're voting for and jump through the categories. There's 24 of them, so I'm not gonna take too long on each one, but some of them I'm gonna take a minute. Like this first one, like me personally, if we're looking at this and we're being objective, we're voting for anime of the year for the first vote. I feel like this is like eating dessert before dinner, in my opinion. Like this is eating dessert before dinner, but this is the order that they did it. So we're just gonna go with it. So the anime of the year, mind you, for what year is this, by the way? Because I have to ask that because Free Ren's on here, Delicious in Dungeons on here, Kaiju number 8, which was all like 2023/2024, beginning of 2024. But then Dan and Dan's on here, Solo Leveling, Apothecary, and Kaiju number 8. I know. Whatever. Look, I'm not gonna overthink it. Here's the problem, right? Anime of the year, the choices are Dan and Dan, Delicious Dungeon, Free Ren, Kaiju number 8, Soul Leveling, Apothecary Diaries. I am going to assume that we are just going with episode 1s. Can you unmake it bigger? Yeah, I only voted once because I ain't gonna vote once today. You crazy? It's for 2024, but they're clearing up fall 23 to fix it for next year. Okay, I guess they're weirdos, but I accept. Okay, I don't know if it's like Jan 2024 to Jan 2025. It might be, but whatever it is, I don't like it. But we're gonna do this anyways. So, out of the choices right here, I'm gonna tell you right now, we got to work in reverse order of what's not gonna win anime of the year, right? So we go ahead and take out Apothecaries. I love the Apothecary season 1, but it was not anime of the year of its year, right? We're gonna take out Delicious in Dungeon. Delicious in Dungeon was fantastic, but I cannot, knowing Free Ren, Soul Leveling, then in here, Delicious in Dungeon, no matter how good it was, I can't put it next to all those. I just can't. I would love to, but it don't belong. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things don't fit. It's that. And then Kaiju number 8, although compelling, although fantastic, although the closest of the 3 that I'm removing off rip to make it, that one got to go too. If I'm being real with you, anime 2023 to 2025, we're looking at Dan and Dan, Solo Leveling, and Free Ren. Now, for me, I'm dropping out. Oh no, this is hard. So here's where I'm stuck, right? Solo Leveling has the action, has the hype, has the aura. Story, meh. All right. Let me not say meh. A minus, right? Dan 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 got the animation, got the story, got the emotion and the feeling. Free Rent got all that stuff too. I'm actually gonna say, would I say Dan 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 season one was better than Solo Leveling season one? Ooh, let me really search my soul for this one. Ooh, I had to consider that moment. Because to be honest with you, it's free run. It's free run, and then we're arguing about is Dan the Dan or Solo Leveling gonna go against free run? Who's going? If somebody here is gonna top of free run, who's it gonna be? That's the best. That's the best way I could say it. Next will be Jen. Okay, DD out. Yep, highly out. By D I mean delicious. Agree. 100% agree. So now the question is: Dan the Dan season one better than Solo Leveling season one? I'm gonna give it the edge. I'm gonna give it the edge. I would say Dan 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 season one was a 9.8. Solo Leveling season one, 9.7. I'm gonna edge it out. The only reason I'm gonna edge out Solo Leveling season one, season two though, if I would put season two next to I can't do it. Season two is too fantastic. I can't do it. But season one, the reason why I could say with confidence that Dan 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 it was just barely better than Solo Leveling season one is only because Dan and Dan had a budding romance epic a budding romance piece between Momo and Okarun that was just fantastically done, well written in and well weaved. Don't get twisted. I love the ore farming. I love the defeating of the bosses. I love the Okiro rise. I love it. But there's something I always tell y'all if the anime don't move me, I really can't fuck with it like that. Dan the Dan moved me in ways that Solo Leveling couldn't. So I'm going with Dan the Dan over. I'm going with Dan the Dan over Solo Leveling right now. Yeah, season Solo Leveling was good, but it wasn't good like season two. Agreed. Dan the Dan out of Solo Leveling. Whoa, wait, you Dan Dan over Solo Leveling or Solo Leveling over Dan the Dan? What do you mean by that? You need to clarify yourself, sir. I don't know what you mean. So right now, it goes Dan Dan versus Free Ren. We didn't have to do this. It's free run, bro. It's free run. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's free run, bro. Yeah. I try to work backwards to be objective and be fair. It's free run. But free run, yeah, free run wins. Vote. Next. Film of the year. Ooh, okay. Okay. Then it got held by Crunchyroll shenanigans, to be honest. But well, no, Free Run was look, free. I'm sorry, but Free Run was just that good. Free Run was just that good. I can't even put into words. It was just that good, bro. Everything that Dan the Dan had, Free Run did it better. Just without a doubt. I don't even have to think about it, bro. Yo, Stark and Fern, romance was burning, bro. Animation was fucking amazing. The story, A story, B story, C story was fantastic and coherent. Dug in cold ass moments. Bro, one of my favorite moments is actually Lee's favorite moment, but it's one of my favorite moments. It's when this nigga Stark is fighting this dragon, right? This nigga Stark is fighting this dragon, and he thinks this dragon is about to murder him, bro. And he's like fighting for his fucking life. He's like, hurry up! Somebody help me! Do something! Whole time this nigga already murdered the dragon, bro. Whole time this nigga already murdered the dragon. This nigga Stark being like stupidly OP, but like absolutely fucking terrified. And that moment was just fucking amazing. We're thinking that he's about to get his pockets ran. Whole time Free Run's like, see? What the fuck was this nigga scared about? You got this, bro. It was absolutely amazing. But anyways, only one I saw is My Hero really good. Yeah, of course, as I said, that case you cannot vote Free Run. I'm telling you. Look back clears that shit is otherworldly. Fact, My Hero movies are 1,000% better than the whole series. Fujimoto always cooks. Alright, let's see. I didn't see Monaco, the movie, Phantom in the Rain, so that's out. True, The Colors Within, that's out. Spy Family Code White, I don't remember I saw it. My Hero Academia, You're Next, don't think I saw it. Haikyuu Dumpster Battle, I did see it, Look Back. So if I'm being real, for me, this comes down to Look Back versus Haikyuu Dumpster Battle. Haikyuu wins. No, okay. Let me stop. All right. Look, I'm about to piss y'all off. Objectively, I'm voting for Haikyuu, bro. Look, Look Back was fucking amazing. Look Back was beautiful. The story it told, the way it was weaved, how fucked up it got dark, and it like was truly it was truly an artistic expression of creation. It spoke to me as a creator on so many levels, and the animation was beautiful. The story was beautiful. It was moving. Yeah, I'm gonna vote for Look Back. Look, I ain't gonna lie, but I liked Haikyuu Dumpster Battle better. And I actually cried during the dumpster battle. I actually cried. Yes, I'm a weird motherfucker. No, I didn't cry during Look Back, but you bet your ass that I cried during Haikyuu. My eyes welled up, a little tear ran down the middle of my face. I cleaned it up real fast like I was digging up my contact. I was moved, bro. Haikyuu, look, sports animes always move me. I'm sorry. If it's homies being homies, fighting for a championship, gotta do it for your senpai, bro. That energy will always move me, man. Niggas is fighting for their whole fucking lives, their careers. It was beautiful, man. But Look Back was fantastic. I struggle with this one because this is one of those moments where it's like objectively Look Back was better. But because of who I am, I enjoyed Haikyuu more. So I know all y'all gonna vote for Look Back. So it's one of those things like I'm gonna go vote for Haikyuu because I liked Haikyuu. Y'all can vote for Look Back. Do whatever you want with your vote, but don't judge me. I'm voting for Haikyuu, bro. I'm voting for what I liked. Look Back was probably better, but I'm voting for Haikyuu. I said it. I look Code Away, but it just doesn't compare to Look Back. I only voted what I saw. Sorry, not sorry. But Look Back is generational movie. Ain't no way you're not voting Look Back. All y'all niggas are voting for Look Back. Y'all don't need my vote for Look Back. Haikyuu needs my help. Haikyuu needs my help, bro. Haikyuu needs me. All of y'all already voting for Look Back. I enjoyed Haikyuu better. Look, this is the problem with me. I can tell you cinematically exactly why Look Back was a better film. Through and through. But if you ask me what I had more fun with, what stuck in my heart more, what moved my emotions more, it was Haikyuu. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Haikyuu was good, bro. I'm not even that sorry, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretending like I'm sorry because I know people are gonna watch this and click off and like this guy's fucking cooked. Hey, that's okay. I'm not even that mad about it. I'm voting for Haikyuu, bro. Y'all can't change my mind. Look Back Generation. I never saw Look Back or Haikyuu. Oh my god. Terrible. Yep, voting for Haikyuu, baby. Yeah, I know. I know y'all clicking off this bitch. Best continuing series? Oh, look. Oh, shit. This is a good one. Okay, so best continuing series. We have Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood Clot. You know I'm a Bleach nigga. We got Demon Slayer, Hashira Training Arc. Why is this here? My Hero Academia 7, Season 7. One Piece. Oshinoko Season 2. Yo, Oshinoko Season 2 was fire, bro. Hey, and then Spy Family Season 2. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was real good. It was real good. But yeah, look, I'm gonna tell you straight up right now. Hashira Training Act, watched it, not voting for it. Season 7, My Hero, was actually one of the better seasons since the overhaul season. I want to say that's season 5. Season 6 was good, but season 5 was better than season 6 in my opinion. Season 7 was slightly better than season 5, but like unless we're talking like season 2 My Hero Academia, My Hero has not been in my favorite series to watch. Studio Bones is doing their damn thing. It looks good. The story's progressing. We're getting towards the end. I like My Hero. But it's not Bleach 1,000 Year Blood Clot, baby. I'm a Bleach nigga, bro. You already know. You think I got Rukia for no reason? You think I got Ichigo for no reason, bro? I'm a Bleach nigga. Of course I'm voting for Bleach. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all really don't be believing niggas ride for their set, bro. When I pick my set, I rep my set. Bleach nigga. Yeah, son. Especially let's be real, in the continuing series, like, I can see One Piece probably being good, but I don't watch One Piece. The My Hero niggas and Demon Slayer niggas are gonna split their votes because they're from the same gen, and they're of course both trying to fight to put their anime on top. I don't know why Spy Family made it here, if I'm being real with you. Was it good? Yeah. Was it good enough to be voted on for best? I don't think so. I really don't think it was that good. But I know a lot of people like Spy Family. I thought season 1 Spy Family was better than season 2. Season 2 had more Yor, which I love my wife Yor, but story-wise, it was only cooking a little bit, man. Oshinoko season 2, legitimately fucking amazing. My only problem is I'm a Bleach nigga, so I'm sorry. I'm going with Bleach, bro. I'm going for Bleach. Like if One Piece wasn't here, I would have considered doing what I did last. Nah, honestly, no. Bleach moved me more this season than Oshinoko. Oshinoko's clearly second place on this one. I'm not gonna hold you. I was thinking, I was like, oh, I would throw Oshinoko a vote because Bleach would be okay if One Piece wasn't here. But now I'm voting Bleach because I'm a Bleach nigga. Oshinoko season 2 is legitimately good, but not better than Bleach was. And again, even when I go back to that vote for Look Back objectively was probably a better show, but better movie. But no, I liked Haikyuu better, and I'm sticking by that. Looking back, if I ever had a spot in my heart, that shit touched me too. It reminded me like the Catholic Church 20 years ago, like 100%. I was also touched, but I liked Haikyuu better. Bleach. I remember I teared up reading that one shot. Bleach, let's be for real. No, honestly, I'm not even arguing. Best series is always gonna be One Piece, no matter what you vote. Sadly, but I voted Oshinoko. That's fair. Not Bleach Fire. Yo, careful with her feet. No, honestly, I was very careful with her feet, bro. Yeah, we're voting Bleach on this, bro. I don't feel bad, cause I'm a Bleach nigga. Best new series. Ooh. So we got a run back of the anime of the year for best new series. Here we have Dan the Dan, Delicious Dungeon, Free Run, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling, Apothecary Diaries. If we're just going based off what we said for anime of the year, I would still keep it in the same place. Free Rent, I already gave you Anime of the Year. I'm not giving you Best New Series because honestly, you would just get it. But that's no fun for anybody here. So Apothecary, no. I'm gonna go back to what I said. If we're just objectively rating what we're looking at from Anime of the Year, it'd be Dan to Dan versus Solo Leveling. I'm gonna give it to Dan to Dan, bro. Especially because I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. I'm doing season 1 versus season 1. I'm not counting season 2 of Solo Leveling when I'm making this vote. If I was counting season 2 of Solo Leveling, then ideally I'd already want to have seen season 2 of Dan the Dan. Because I don't have that, I'm not going to do that. If we're going season 1 for season 1 bar for bar, yeah, I'm giving it to Dan the Dan, bro. I think that's a pretty easy vote right there. I think that's a pretty easy vote. Not to mention, it just goes off what we did for anime of the year. So, best original anime. Ooh, oh, I didn't actually see any of these. Unfortunate. So here we have Buchigiri. We have Girls Band Cry. I've heard Girls Band Cry. I've heard a lot of people talking about that. I think they're just talking about it in chat. Jellyfish Can't Swim. I heard a lot of good things about Jellyfish Can't Swim. Metallic Rogue. I've heard nothing. Ninja Kamoy. Nah, nigga, get the fuck out my face. Train to the End of the World. This looks like some soju shit. That's way too much thigh on this little girl. Get this shit out my fucking face, bro. Okay, so I'm tell you right now, the bottom 3, we're not even fucking with, bro. Ninja Kamoy, the nerve of you. Let me talk to y'all niggas. Ninja Kamoy, the nerve to even show your dirty fucking face in this goddamn dojo. You got a lot of gall. Y'all niggas shouldn't be running for not a goddamn single motherfucking award in this goddamn race. The nerve of y'all niggas, honestly, I'm actually a little bit irate. Whose idea was to even let them put this here? Now I'm mad. I'm actually mad. Yo, get out of here, man. Oh my god. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. So right now we're looking at Buchigiri, Girls Gone Prime, and Jellyfish Can't Swim. Girls Ran Jellyfish, then Train, true. Soundtrack for Girls Gone Cry was fire. Train was good, by the way, probably second best. I did Girls Gone Cry, shit's fire. Our Girls Cry will cook all of them. Damn. Oh, chat says Girl Band Cry. So I'm gonna go with chat on this one. Girls Band Cry is where we're going. All I see is Girls Band Cry from the top down. Chat said it, that's what I'm doing. Congratulations, Girl Band Cry. You get a vote from a random idiot. Best animation? Oh shit. Oh man, this is tough. This is tough. We got Dan to Dan, Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer Arc, Free Aaron, Kaiju, and Solo Leveling. Oh man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, right now, The easy takeouts. Pure animation was art at its pure form. It was, but I loved Kaiju number 8's too, though. And I love Dan the Dan. And I love Solo Leveling. Right now, I just say right now, Demon Slayer is out. Delicious in Dungeon is out. Delicious in Dungeon did have fantastic drawing and animation. But when I'm compared to everybody else, they wasn't cooking like everybody else. They was cooking. Boy, they was in the fucking cooking, boy. But they wasn't cooking like everybody else. I can make the case for it. Honestly, the only one I would get rid of is Demon Slayer. I would just get rid of Demon Slayer here. That's an easy one to get rid of. And from there, I don't know, bro. I'm stuck. Pure animation art and pure quality. Kaiju a little cartoony, but I like that it was like that. Soul 11 season 1 wasn't the same as season 2. It wasn't. Delicious better in Kaiju. Free Run wins that. I'm gonna keep it real. This is out of Dan Dan and Free Run Broski, and Free Run is on another level. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm having like recency bias. Like if we're talking Solo Leveling season 1, I feel like season 1 was still fire. Nah, honestly, season 1 animation Solo Leveling 1. You're right. I could leave it. I could leave that. I could leave that. I could leave that behind. Demon Slayer and Solo Leveling best animation. I could leave those two behind. I can live with that. I can live with that. Now, and honestly, I'm gonna say something that I'm gonna go back on what I said. I would put Delicious over Kaiju number 8. So we're gonna throw Kaiju number 8 out too. Although I did love Kaiju number 8. I loved it. I did. Delicious in Dungeon, Free Rent, and Dan the Dan had fantastic, what felt like actually hand-drawn animation that was animated. It was fucking gorgeous. That's why Delicious in Dungeon's gonna make the top 3. But I don't see Delicious in Dungeon beating Dan the Dan or Free Rent right now. I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, Delicious, you gotta drop. You gotta drop. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say something controversial here. I'm gonna vote for Free Ren. I've already decided I'm voting for Free Ren. But here's what I'm saying that's controversial. I feel like at times with Dan the Dan, because there was so much chaos and so much shit going on, I feel like there's a lot of the animation that I did not have a chance to appreciate because shit was going on. So even in my rewatch of Dan the Dan, I feel like there was just maybe that's a credit to it. There was so much happening that I couldn't catch it all. But there was things that were animated for no fucking reason that was actually hilarious. So, mm. But it's nothing seeing Free Run though. I think I can agree with that. Nothing seeing Free Run. Every time I want to say something can see Free Run in one of its categories, it's not. It's really not. It's Free Run. Do you know what I'm thinking about right now? The scene that I'm thinking about right now, where I'm like, yo, free, nothing is touching it. It's actually, I don't think anybody here would be able to pick out the scene that I've decided that was just so well animated that you can't tell me that Free Run wasn't like godlike. Anybody could figure it out. I'll give you $5 right now, son. I doubt it. The Freedom for his freedom was fucking crazy. Major animation dead valid. Best animation came from Homie's transformation and his specific scenes. Nah. Stark vs. Dragon, Stark and Fern versus Demons. Free Run breaking the barrier, Free Run versus Free Run. A ton of Ubel scenes. I'm fucking dead. You actually said it. It was Fern. It was Fern versus the Demons, bro. It was when Fern was fighting the demon nigga, and this nigga was like, oh, this is just a battle of attrition. And Fern was like, nah, fam. Not only am I gonna overwhelm you, I'm gonna fuck you up. And she just effortlessly was just like, she was just picking at his defense, fucking around, and he's like, oh, I could barely keep up with this. It's a good thing she doesn't do more. And then she's like, more? Did you say more? And then she just, yeah, got his ass fucked up, son. There's just too many. Honestly, there was too many. There was a lot. But the Fern versus the Demon one, all-time favorite, bro. All-time fucking favorite. Don't forget the old Elvin feet scenes. All right, buddy. All right, you know what? Right here, you can't see it, but there's a door right here. I'm going to need you to take it and exit. So yeah, Free Run, definitely getting that one. Oh, we're a quarter of the way through. Woo! By the way, when I saw that Stark vs. Dragon fight, I knew we were watching something insane from that point on. No, it was actually fucking crazy. Best character design. Oh, I see it's a lot. I feel like I see it's a lot of the same stuff. Ooh, best character design. I see hell rise, rise. So right now, I'm throwing out Apothecary. I'm throwing out Demon Slayer. I'm throwing out Free Ren because although I love Free Ren, character design for me is like I don't know. Right now, if I had to choose, I'm not gonna lie. Best character design, Delicious in Dungeon might win this one. Delicious in Dungeon might win this one only because the way they were able to bring to life some of these dungeon fantasy monsters that you like imagine in your mind thousands of times, but they brought them to life in different creative ways. It was actually out of this fucking world, literally and figuratively. I think this one I could give the Delicious in Dungeon. Don't get it twisted. I do like Okarune's character design. I do like the character design for all the half breeds. The aliens is dope. Even the yeah. I do like the character designs in Dan, but I feel like the Delicious in Dungeon deserves that leg up. But also, I will say Kaiju number 8 objectively, the design of the kaijus are fucking fire, bro. They really are. I don't know. This is a tough one. I just voted Dan for this one, but Kaiju could have won it too. Yeah, Delicious has more characters. True, Dan, Grandma was hot too. Yo, she was hot. But this isn't about thickness. This is about variety and ability to bring to life. I think I'm gonna give this to Delicious in Dungeon, bro. I think I'm gonna vote for Delicious in Dungeon. I feel like this might be one of those times where I'm throwing like a third party vote. Where like, this is one of those things I'm voting for and nobody else is voting for. But I'm actually okay with that. Delicious in Dungeon definitely had great. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Delicious in Dungeon, bro. I'm not gonna give it to Dan because Dan I gave the best new series. Kaiju number 8. I thoroughly enjoyed Kaiju number 8. I do think they had great character design, but I don't think it was better than Delicious in Dungeon, bro. I just don't. The way like the things they did, like the Living Armor episode, disgusting. The Treasure Bugs episode, disgusting. The episode where they're fighting like a super fast thing and like they're trying to figure out how to change back from the grass. Disgusting. Yo, Fallon's fucking transformation, epic, mad titties. Yeah, I'm giving it to Delicious, bro. I'm giving it to Delicious, bro. And even in this picture, if you know the story of Delicious in Dungeon, you realize that them sitting around this hot pot with the dragon's toe is them eating with Fallon. It's actually fucking fire. It's actually Delicious is a good choice. I think. Nah, I think they had a shot at winning. Yeah, they're so creative. I think so too. I think we're cooking with this one, ladies and gentlemen. I definitely feel like we're cooking with this one. Best director. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Hey man. Hey man. Honestly, this one isn't hard. I thought it was gonna be hard for a second, just for a moment. I looked at this and like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? It's Free Run. It's Free Run, bro. Free Run, the direction, the shots they chose. Oh my god, the cinematography that they used. Fam, honestly, look, as someone who has studied film and cinematography, when I tell you there is shit in Free Run that you can't even there's shots that are so fire you can't even appreciate unless you know what the director just did. Yo, honestly, oh shit. Woo! Some of the match cuts, oh shit. Some of man, nah, we voting. I'm voting. I can't even talk about it enough. I would go into full fucking like film degree fucking levels of conversations of how Free Rent actually like fucked your brain into believing that this shit is goaded. And the fact that you believe it's goaded, because it is goaded, by the way, is a testament to how good they fucking did. Absolutely amazing. Fuck Kaiju for the cliffhangers. Dead. Of course, Free Run. Look, man, I took a look at the manga. Yes, it's good, but the director did that manga is crazy. I'm telling you. Free Run cleared, yeah. He goaded out a manga that people didn't think was GOAT status, just saying. I don't even have to argue, bro. You won't hear an argue out of me. Best background art? Oh. We got Dan, Delicious in the Dungeon, Demon Slayer, Free Run, Pluto, Apothecaries. Ooh, best background art? Huh. I didn't know this is a category. We're dropping Pluto because I didn't see it. We're dropping Demon Slayer because Demon Slayer was just okay. Uh Free Ren, objectively beautiful. Dan the Dan, objectively beautiful. Delicious, objectively beautiful. Apothecary, beautiful, but for background art, uh, 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 nah, uh, nah. We're dropping. Apothecary Free Ren, delicious too. You think Apothecary for background art? I would like to see like if they had like best supporting characters or best time period period piece. I'd pick Apothecary, but background, I don't know. Man, it's just a simp in me. I'm fucking dead. Out of all the Apothecary and Freya made me notice the background the most. Honestly, you know what I've noticed in the background the most was Delicious or Dan the Dan. If I'm being 100% real, we're talking about pure background art that just fills the world with things that you didn't realize you needed to see, or meaningful backgrounds that foreshadow stuff for the future. It's definitely Delicious or Dan the Dan for me. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, this one for Granny. We're going. This one for Granny. I'm going Dan to Dan. This one for Granny. I'm going Dan to Dan, bro. Cause Dan, honestly, Dan Dan did have some goated background art moments. Like like towards the end, the people that were like surrounding Momo in the hot springs was creepy. I like that when Okarun was walking into the tunnel the first time he went to go fight Turbo Baba. You can see her footsteps on the wall, but he doesn't see the footsteps on the wall. I like that when Momo was walking through the school where the first time she got abducted, like the Star Sapiens were in there, but unless you're like really looking, you didn't know they're in there. I feel like I'm giving this one to Dan to Dan. Damn, but Delicious had some good ones too. Now I'm gonna give this one to Dan to Dan because, like, off the top of my head, they just had some that really was meaningful. Even the first time they were there fighting the sumo dude when they got jumped. See, episode two, when they got jumped at Grandma's because they took off the talisman so that Okrun could come in. I saw the talisman in the background, knew he was gonna get burnt, got burnt, took it off. As soon as they took it off, the barrier goes down. The aliens jump them, and a sumo dude pulls up, and you know in the background you see another talisman, like a locking one, and you're like, "What the fuck's going on?" Is yo, that kind of looks like theirs. So are they sealed? And sure enough, they're sealed inside. Little shit like that is fire to me. I'm giving it to Dan Dan on this one. Apothecary is beautiful, some of the baddest bitches in all of existence, but I'm sorry. Best romance. Ooh, this is spicy. Okay, best romance. We have A Sign of Affection. We have Blue Box. We have Makin. We have Ranma 1.5. Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, and The Dangers of My Heart season 2. I don't know why Blue Box is here. Did Blue Box have 2 seasons? Or is Blue Box season in Core 1 and then Core 2? I don't know why this is here because, as far as I'm concerned, Blue Box just ended. Blue Box just ended. What is going on here, bro? Anyways, I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm actually not gonna overthink it. Dangerous. We find to be voting wrong here. Blue Box is 2 cores. 1 season, 2 cores. So hypothetically, we're going off of core 1. Blue Box is out of this. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hey, off rip, no thought needed. I'm dropping A Sign of Affection because I didn't see it. I'm dropping Blue Box because Blue Box was good, but it's not competing with Dangers or Ranma. Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, never saw it. Dropping. Done. 3 out the way. Chop, chop, chop. Now we're in the top 3. Too Many Losing Heroines, Dangers in My Heart, Ranma 1.5. Whoo! This is a little hard. Sign Affection is Mega Mega Soju. Oh, it's for the hoes? I mean, look, I like things for the hoes. What's wrong with the hoes? I love hoes. Anyways, so if I'm being objective here, right? I'm going to take. I'm gonna take Ranma over Too Many Losing Heroines. No, okay. Let me back up. Nah, I said what I said. I'm taking Ranma over Too Many Losing Heroines, right? Too Many Losing Heroines was a rom com, right? But it's not in the way that you think because our main character had very little actual romance progress in his life. For him, it was about him observing and helping the shawties around him that were dealing with their own situations. I feel like he has a budding romance all of a sudden, but I don't take it as serious. I'm just like him. I'm not taking it that serious. For that reason, I'm dropping too many losing heroines. I'm gonna say it's between Ranma and Dangers. And I ain't gonna hold you. If it's between Ranma and Dangers, it's fucking Dangers, bro. I don't even know if I had to go through this whole thought process. Because as soon as I saw Dangers here, that's legitimately like one of my top 5 favorite rom-coms of all time. It's clearing, fam. I just wanted to make sure I did my due diligence to really weigh them against each other. It's Dangers, bro. I don't know what you want me to do. Makin is hardly a romance in season 1, though. It is. That show is drama more than romance. It was. I 100% agree. Losing Heroines hasn't cooked in the rom part yet. Not at all. Not at all. I feel like we got a setup. We got the stage set for him to have these different levels of intimacy and relationship with these girls. And then I feel like in season 2 of Too Many Losing Heroines, I think slowly but surely the girls around him will start looking at him differently. And that's when it's going to start cooking. When it's like, oh, you're kind of here for all 3 of these shawties in different ways. And some of them are starting to develop feelings. So, what do you want and what are you going to do? Based on how the heroines went down last season, you should have more experience this time, my friend. So, you should tread carefully. But it is what it is. I look forward to it. Yeah, Dangerous clears this. Yeah, it's Dangerous. It's not even that hard. I spent too much time on this one. I'm being real with you. Dangerous was clearing forever ago. Best comedy? Yo, we got Delicious in Dungeon in here as a comedy? Fam, are you serious right now? Delicious in Dungeon was a comedy to y'all niggas? You know what? It was funny sometimes. It wasn't trying to be funny a lot of times because it has a really dark and fucked up undertone, but it actually was funny now that I think about it. Konosuba season 3. Oh yeah, that's fire. Mashal exam arc. Okay, we got Shikanoko time. We got Ranma in comedy, which actually it belongs here. And then we got Spy Family season 2. Yeah, I'm dropping Spy Family season 2 right now, and I'm dropping Mashal right now. Although I liked Mashal, a lot of times the way it was funny, I didn't find it funny. It didn't move me. I could see sometimes things are supposed to be funny, and I was just like, ha ha, ha ha, ha 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 ha. Mashal wasn't that funny, bro. It was good. It was. I thoroughly enjoyed the show, but to say it's it's a top comedy, nah, bro. I am also going to drop Shikanoko because Shikanoko was supposed to be funny and it had its moments, but I don't think. Not honestly, nothing here. Nothing here is touching Konosuba. Let's just get that out the way. Konosuba wins best comedy. Delicious in Dungeon was ironically funny, and I think that times it was just supposed to be funny, but it was so horrible that times I didn't laugh. Ranma, Ranma's pretty fucking funny, bro, but it's not Konosuba funny, bro. Konosuba season 3 was the best season of Konosuba, bro, and it wasn't even close. Like Konosuba season 1 or 2 on my second watch were objectively hilarious. Konosuba season 3 blew both of those out the water combined with the OVA. Untouchable. Honestly, I don't think there's a funnier show than Konosuba. Like when I think about like rom-coms or comedy shows that we've watched, I literally Konosuba is the top of the titty, bro. Even when it comes to rom-coms that are like a little bit of half of each, like rom-coms aren't actually always that funny. Konosuba is just fucking funny, fam. Yeah, Konosuba is the top comedy anime ever. So yeah, Konosuba clears. Yeah, D&D starts comedy until mid-season. Fair. I noticed no H dive animes. Ooh, no, they had Oshinoko season 2. Oshinoko season 2 was up on this. It comes in the top number 1 easy. It's top comedy and one of the best isekai. It's true, both. The movie was second funniest after season 3. That's fair. Season 3 not even the funniest, and it's still clean. You only think season 3 of Konosuba was the funniest, bro? We got to talk about that. Best action. Oh, we got Thousand Year Blood Plot. We got Dan. We got Demon Slayer. We got Kaiju number 8. We got Solo Leveling, and we got Windbreaker. Whoo, this is hard. I ain't gonna lie. As a Bleach nigga, I'm voting for Bleach, but we're gonna talk about all these. Demon Slayer can go. Windbreaker had good action, but not like, oh my god, blow my fucking face off. Solo Leveling, Kaiju number 8, and Dan all have a good chance at like, I honestly have really good action. Ka- but, 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 Bleach had the choreography, bro. Bleach had the bankais. Bleach had hands. Bleach had niggas throwing fucking flower petals. Kaiju Dan or Bleach, I don't remember. I think Soul Leveling is gonna win this. Nah, honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. If we're talking purely, if we're oh shit, 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 shit. I'm not gonna lie. This this category is actually hard. I actually don't know. I don't know if I could actually vote for Bleach. I don't know if I could vote for Bleach. Cause I'm thinking about solo leveling shit that happened. It was insane. I'm thinking about Dan the Dan shit that happened. It was insane. I'm thinking of Kaiju number 8 shit that happened. Each of these shows showed me something in an anime fight that I've never seen before. But Bleach is just Bleach, bro. This is hard. Chat, I need y'all to vote. I need a vote from chat. Are we going Bleach, Dan the Dan, Solo Leveling, or Kaiju? I need to narrow it down. What of those four, what are we knocking out first? I think first I would knock out. Damn. Damn. Kaiju had so many good moments though. Damn. I would have Kaiju myself because of some insane scenes. Yo, Solo had insane scenes. Dan the Dan had insane scenes. Everybody went crazy. Solo goes first. Kaiju number 8 goes first. Damn. I love seeing that big kaiju get blasted by the shotty. I love seeing Kafka one punch. Man, that big ass kaiju, bro. Same. A lot of same. I even love the scene where it's Kafka versus the lieutenant, the fast lieutenant that's good at taking out solo people, and like just that scene alone, fucking beautiful, man. Oh my god, I'm struggling right now. Honestly, I'm gonna do something controversial. Because I'm struggling, I'm just gonna vote for Bleach. I actually can't choose. I actually can't choose between the four. All of them, like if I were to go bar for bar, scene for scene, hands for hands for each of these shows, I really couldn't pick. Range Getting Bodied was classic. Bro, the Ishida fight was fucking dope. Ichigo, both times that Ishida fought was fucking fire. Oh man. Shit, man. Shit. Yeah, I'm voting Bleach, bro. I'm voting Bleach. I'm actually having a hard time. Bleach gets it. You got it, bub. We're halfway through. 53 minutes on the show. Best Izakai. Oh, we got Konosuba, Moshuko Tensei, Re Zero, Slime Season 3, Suicide Squad Izakai made this. Hey, come here. Come here. No, no, come closer. No, closer. Suicide Squad anime made this list. Really? That's what we're doing? Yeah? I don't think I have to say this. We're taking out Suicide Squad. We're taking out Shangri-La. We're taking out Slime Season 3. Although I enjoyed it, although I enjoyed Slime Season 3, it was without a doubt the slowest season. I do think they progressed far. I do think the world building was amazing. I do think it was fire that we officially have established the Temple of Slime. However, if I'm looking at everything else on this list, specifically Konosuba and Mushiko, yeah, it's not close. Re Zero Season 3 legitimately just ended. But I feel like Re Zero Season 3 was the weakest season so far. I feel like Season 2 was the strongest, believe it or not. After seeing Season 3, Season 2 was the strongest. Season 1 comes next, and then Season 3 is last. Season 2 Re Zero strongest season, bro. For Mushiko, but it's out of Mushiko and Re Zero nods. For me, it's out of Mushiko and Konosuba right now, bro. It's Mushiko or Konosuba. I'm not gonna lie. The ED arc, getting the shoddy, everything that happened, I'm giving this one to Mushiko. I'm gonna give this one to Mushiko. I feel pretty okay with that. I do. Konosuba is so viewed as common that people forget it's an isekai. I remember it's an isekai. Mushico, that episode, man, on Father's Day, ain't shit, bro. Absolutely ain't shit. No, Mushiko got this one, bro. I think it's an easy one to give to Mushiko. I think it's very easy to Mushiko. Best drama. Ooh. This is gonna be a fun one. So best drama, we have A Sign of Affection. We have Dead Demons Destruction. We have Free Rent. We have Oshinoko season 2. We got Pluto, and we got Apothecary Diaries. Right now, we're getting rid of A Sign of Affection. Didn't watch it. Dead Demons didn't watch it. Pluto did not watch it. Free Rent is a drama, but I put it as a fantasy, but that doesn't mean it wasn't dramatic. But I voted Free Rent for so many other things. I'm actually removing Free Rent from the drama category because if we're talking pure drama, actual drama, like oh my god, we got to talk this through drama. I'm looking at Oshinoko season 2 and Apothecary season 1. I'm actually having a hard time trying to decide which one I like better. Objectively, damn, this is tough. This is tough. Oshinoko season 2 first Apothecary Diaries. Give me a second. I voted Apothecary, me too. Oshinoko is strong though. Dead was slept on. Shit was crazy. Oh, really? That's good to know. Dead Demons Destruction. Okay. Oshinoko season 2 versus Apothecary Diaries season 1. Apothecary Diaries season 1 was dope. Oh my god. Okay, Apothecary Diary season 1 was dope. I love the dynamics and what they showed us with Mao and the growth and the understanding of the courtesans and the way the world building economy works. Jinshi's mystery. Does he has a junk? Why does he have a junk? Who is he really? Her saving him in the end. But I gotta be real with you. If we're talking pure fucking drama, man, I gotta go Oshinoko on this one. I feel that in my heart. I feel it in my soul. Although I love and I enjoyed Apothecary Diaries, like the toxicity, the world building, and the twists and turns of Oshinoko season 2 called to me more as a drama than Apothecary did. Because Apothecary sometimes falls into the mystery category for me, or like fantasy mystery, and not so much drama, although it is dramatic. If we're talking season 2 is a little bit more dramatic, but still not seeing Oshinoko season 2, bro. Yeah, Oshinoko, that's where I'm going. Mao slapping homegirl was peak. It was. Fuck those Oshinoko kids. What? I can girl probably falling in the mystery too. Yeah, I don't have a beef with it, but if we're talking like actual drama, like drama, like Oshinoko season 2 definitely had more drama for me, and I enjoyed it more. I thoroughly love Apothecary. Y'all know I love Apothecary, but anytime I can vote for Oshinoko, I'm probably going to because I loved it. The best slice of life. This is interesting. Okay, we got Laid Back Camp season 3. We have Too Many Losing Heroines. We have Mr. Villain's Day Off. That sounds interesting. My Dear Friend Nokotan Shikanoko, Sound Euphorium 3, and Dangers in My Heart season 2. Best slice of life. Damn. Laid Back Camp season 3 is out. Euphorium is out. Villain's Day Off is out. Didn't see him. Nokotan, Losing Heroines, Dangers in My Heart. Oh boy. When it comes to slice of life elements, just doing everyday things, just chilling, maxing, relaxing, going about your business, I'm not voting for Nokotan. I'm sorry. Shikanokotan was entertaining, but I did not like it. Yes, I will say that again. Shikanokotan, the show, was entertaining, but I did not like it. I laughed at times, I cried at times, gags made me feel a type of way, but overall, the ups and downs was way too far. There was way too many episodes of Nokotan where we got to the end of the episode and I was like, do you guys know what happened? And they're like, no. I was like, did anything happen here? And everybody's like, no. I'm like, oh, not just me. Okay, cool. Maybe that's a point of a slice of life, but I didn't like it. I was entertained, but I didn't care for it. So for this, it really comes down to Too Many Losing Herons and Dangers in My Heart. Who did it better, man? Who did it better? I feel like I feel like Too Many Losing Heroines. I did like how much extracurricular stuff they did. I do like a lot of it was in the book club. They went on trips. They were in the mall. Different outfits, different foods. Very much just they was very much just chilling a lot of times with just dope dialogues and talking about feelings. Danger's in my heart, very much the same. They went a lot of places, did a lot of things. I think I'm gonna go with Danger's, bro. I'm gonna go with Danger's. Right now, I'm feeling Danger's in my heart, bro. Too Many Losing Heroines was solid, but Danger's for me. I agree with Too Many Losing Heroines for me, or Sound. Yeah, I voted that too. I like your style acts. I'm not gonna for like the only one that deserved to win this. Dangerous has slice of life, but it's romance based instead of like real slice of life activity. You know what, Golden? That's exactly what I was thinking in my head. I was like, if we're just going bar for bar, slice of life, then like I think Too Many Losing Heroines takes the edge. Cause like, don't get it twisted. Dangerous had a lot of slice of life, but it was like tied into the romance. So like it was white day, so they're like looking for chocolates, holding hands, doing stuff like that. They went on a class trip, but like they're dealing with the romantical part of stuff. Like when we're talking pure slice of life shit, yo, when I tell you Too Many Losing Heroines, like they would legit just be shooting the fucking shit, bro. Shooting the ultimate shit. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one to Too Many Losing Heroines. I ain't gonna hold you. I love Dangerous. I hope Dangerous wins romance, but I'm gonna give them Too Many Losing Heroines. Because they legitimately would just be doing shit for the love of the game, bro. For the love of the game, fam. Best MC? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Free Ren, Kafka Hibano, Momo, Okarun, Mao Mao, Sung Jinwoo. Honestly, this one's not that hard for me. It's really not that hard. Let's go through it. Kafka, honestly, Kafka is just like me for real, but like objectively, I like him as a character, but against everybody else in this category, Kafka's the first one to go. He's actually my I don't say he's my favorite character. He's my favorite character to like. He's the most likable, but he's not the best character. Does that make sense? Kafka is the most likable, but he's not the best character. I'm just gonna let that go. Free Ren, love Free Ren, but in her own show, she was not my favorite character. I'm not voting for that. Momo and Okarun make both two MCs make a fantastic case. I'm gonna leave them there. Mao Mao, I'm leaving Mao Mao up here. Jinwoo, look, it's hard. So Okarun and Mao Mao, Okarun and Momo, I'm taking both of them off the list. Right now, I'm giving it to Mao Mao or Jinwoo. Who do I like better between Mao Mao and Jinwoo from season ones? I like Mao Mao for the same reason I like Jinwoo. No, I like Mao Mao because she's smart, because she's willing to do what it takes. She'll slap a fucking bitch. She'll mind her own business, but she'll also stick her nose where it belongs. I like Jinwoo because I like the idea of being at the bottom of society and thinking you're gonna stay there forever, but then through your sheer hard work, determination, and willingness to show up every day, you're granted sweet, glorious purpose and power, and now you have the ability to achieve all your dreams. Something about that. And Jinwoo, they do such a good with Jinwoo's character that they let you know that without the power, he was still making it work, bro. He was on his deathbed after the most basic of raids, but every day he woke up and went back in there to support for his motherfucking family. So him getting what he deserves, him being the ultimate good guy, using yeah, it's Jinwoo. It's Jinwoo, bro. It's Jinwoo. I'm sorry, Mao Mao. Mao Mao, you had a good run. Honestly, if they have the best female character category, I would consider voting for Mao Mao regardless of who else is in there. But like, sorry, it's Jinwoo on this one. Season one Jinwoo. Okay, season one Jinwoo had better character development, but season two Jinwoo is just cool as fuck. It's almost unfair because if you had to ask me who I would actually like more, if it was season one Jinwoo versus season two Jinwoo, it'd be season one Jinwoo. That's who I'd want to be my friend. That's who I'd want to link up with. That's who I'd be like, yo, let's go grab a drink. Let's go chill. It's like, yo, what you got going on? Oh, I'm sorry about your mama. Your sister fine as fuck. Yo, what's her number? Right? That's who I would chill with. But like season two Jinwoo is the dude I don't even know if I talked to him because I'm like, yo, he's so fucking cool, bro. I'm just gonna steal his drip. What he ordered? Those are some corduroys? Get corduroy pants. What is that? That's a long cardigan? How do I fucking where do you get a long cardigan from? Yeah, Jinwoo's so fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's Jinwoo. I'm sorry, girl. Season one, Jinwoo. If it was season one, season two, Jinwoo versus season one, Mao Mao, though, I think I would have chosen Mao Mao. Because season 2 Jinwoo is legitimately nothing but like gangsterness and ore farming. I like my characters to, like, for lack of a better term, develop. That's why I like them the most. And that's why season 1 Jinwoo wins over Mao Mao, but season 2 Jinwoo does not win over Mao Mao if it becomes the best character. I would have chosen Mao Mao if it was season 2 Jinwoo. Dead ass. And people will be like, that doesn't make sense. Like, just listen to what I'm saying and understand how I mean, and you'll see it makes sense. I don't know. Arnold's gonna win. All the Jinwoo fans slapping that button and vote right away. I voted Mao Mao. Oh, true. Just as though I think Jinwoo is sweeping this category, I think he is too. Season 1 Jinwoo at that, yeah. Best supporting character. Oh shit. Oh, this is interesting. Oh no, this is no brainer, bro. This is actually no brainer, right? It's it's Himmel. It's literally Himmel, is it not? It has to be Himmel. Like, don't get it twisted. Fern, I love Fern. Granny Seiko, Granny Seiko, I do love her thickness, but she barely supports. She moves the story, but she doesn't really support. Turbo Granny was actually a fantastic character introduction. I love the role that she plays in Dan the Dan, but to call her the best supporting character out of this list, I wouldn't. Jinshi is dope. Jinshi definitely moves the story and is a solid secondary lead. But Senshui is just a joke. But Himmel is actually like Himmel, bro. It has to be Himmel in this list. If it wasn't gonna be Himmel, I think I would have said nah. Nah, if it's not Himmel, I would have said Fern. And if not Fern, I would have said Senshi. Because Granny Sieko, I feel like, yeah, everything I said about Sieko and Jinshi are like in the same category of they're no, they're not in the same category. They're just not. No, Jinshi is more important to his story than Sieko is. Sieko is important to the story because she gives us lore that allows us to move forward on the spirit medium side. Same thing with Turbo Baba. She's a good side character because she's like a running engine to like finding the other nut. But I think Himmel, like the fact that all of Free Run is based around a nigga that's already dead, and this dead nigga has enough aura to like continue a whole fucking story. There's something about that you just can't fight against. Like, he has dead man aura, bro. It's fucking crazy. I voted him myself. I heard some good arguments for Shenchi and Fern too. Shenchi is the reason the cooking even happens. Facts. That's true. And Fern is almost like MC number 2. Also facts. The whole story is based around Himmel. He really is. Without Himmel, there is no story here. If Himmel does not go to Free Ren and pull her from where she is and turns her into the person that she is today, we don't have a show. Himmel, your legacy lives on forever, my boy. Must protect at all cost character. Nigga, what? Hey, yo, who made this fucking category, bro? Okay, we're gonna make this quick. Freeran doesn't need protection. Okarun does not need protection. Senshi needs to be protected. The other thing to be protected from Senshui. Hojo, I don't know you. Yuki Itanos, I don't know you. Anya, honestly, it's Anya, bro. It's Anya. Bro? Yuki is deaf? Well, well. Is she over 21? Cause I ain't gonna lie. If she can't hear and she over 21, I might y'all niggas gonna be mad at that one. I didn't vote for Anya because like Anya has Yor and Lloyd. What the fuck are we protecting her? And she has not Bentley, Borf. She be alright. They're in college, yes. She's a college student. Oh yeah. Easy, bro. Yo, honestly, easiest vote in my life. Best anime song? Oh shit. Oh, this isn't that hard. I pick Yuki too. The Brave for Madhouse or for Free Rent? Nah. Fatal, oh wow. I'm not doing Fatal. Bang. Ooh. Okay, let's keep it real. Season 1 OP for solo leveling was not that good. Throwing that away. The Brave, season, nah, we're throwing that away. Fatal, I love Fatal, throwing it away. Abyss, Bing Bang Born, and Odin Oak are fucking all certified bangers, bro. All certified bangers. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. The winner is actually it gotta be the Dan, bro. It just does. Oh yeah, I see hell rise and that yeah, it's fire. And then Bang 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 it's dope. But I think Dan is better than the Bang Bang. Dan for me a bit second. Bang Bang went ultra viral, so it might win. Like insanely viral. It did go insanely viral. It did. Good song, but fuck Mashal, dead. I vote Dan too. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this vote. I see hell rise, not nice, and then yeah. Shout out to Dan. I'm pretty sure. Shout out to Creepy Nuts. I'm pretty sure they're gonna win no matter what. Best score. Oh no, this is. Oh shit, they put free run in this. Oh, they put free run in this. Nah, I'm going Bleach, bro. As a Bleach nigga, for me not to pick Bleach for best score would go against everything that I believe about Bleach. Bleach has the best soundtrack of the original Big Three. Yes, I said the original Big Three because Bleach is in the original Big Three. Don't try to put it with the new gen niggas. Bleach is the OG Big Three. Stop playing with me. They legitimately have the best soundtrack, best score, best everything. Nah, it's Bleach, bro. It's just Bleach. You're not gonna convince me otherwise. Dan had a pretty good score. Yeah, Demon Slayer, alright. Solo Leveling was mid. Look Back had some good music. Excellent musical score to Look Back. Free Run also had its moments, but Bleach is Bleach, bro. Bleach is Bleach, man. I don't know what to tell you. Free Run just isn't peak anime, it's peak fiction. It really is peak fiction. You like Bleach score more than Naruto? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. No, yes, without a doubt. Bleach has the best sound design of the big three. Literally has the best sound design of the big three, bro. Like, give me the Bleach choir when Ichigo is using his fucking Getsugo Tensei over the swing set from Naruto. And y'all know how much I love the swing set from Naruto. Y'all niggas know I love that swing set music from Naruto. Yo, Bleach got it, bro. I've always been Bleach first. No, Bleach music is elite. Everybody knows it. Nah. I don't even have to say more. I'm gonna say less, bro. Best opening sequence? What do they mean by this? What do they mean by this? Man, help me understand. Didn't we vote on best anime song? Opening sequence? They mean like the video with the music? They mean okay. Song and visuals, best OP. Okay. So what did I vote on earlier? That was just best song? That was just best song? It was best song, not best OP as a whole. Ah. Naruhodo, so ne. Okay. So I'm throwing out Solo Leveling because I didn't like that song that much. Ooze, the One Piece, throwing that out because I don't watch One Piece. Fatal for Oshinoko season 2. Although I liked it, if we went with the ED, if we are going with the ED of Oshinoko season 2, that would clear, but not season 1. So it's really Masho, Dan, and Abyss. I gotta go. I think I gotta go Dan again, bro. I think I gotta go Dan again. Fuck Dan. OP is great too. It is. Abir had individuals in that dance. Yeah. So Bling Bang had the dance, but freaking Dan had the it had the shoulder move, right? It had the hands, and I like the visuals better. I'm not gonna lie. The music, the visuals that I like the best out of. If we're looking at Mashal, Dan and Kaiju number 8, Kaiju number 8 is actually a close second. I almost want to vote Kaiju number 8 just because I can, but I think I'd be being just a little bit disingenuous because I know for a fact that the Mashal OP was fucking fire. But I don't think Mashal OP was better than Dan. And Kaiju number 8, I love it, but I can't vote. I can't, in good faith, vote for it over Mashal. So I had the harm shake. It did vote Dan again, but I can't see Ving Lang winning. That's fine. The first 5 seconds for Dan. No, the Dan whole thing beginning to end was fire. I did. Dan 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 dan. I didn't. Nah, I'm voting Dan Dan, bro. If I wasn't gonna vote Dan, funny enough, if I wasn't gonna vote Dan Dan, I don't think I'd vote Mashal. I like the Mashal one, and I know it went viral, but I think the Abyss speaks to my soul. I see hell right. Oh shit. Oh, I don't even have to think about this, bro. This is a no-brainer. I didn't listen to the Ranma one. I didn't listen to the Kaiju one. I didn't listen to the Solo one. I didn't listen to the Dan Dan. Oh, I did listen to the Dan Dan one, but I only listened to it twice. I didn't listen to the One Piece one, bro. Yeah, nah, it's burning. How crazy are you? And I know in the end, I don't care. I know this one's not gonna win the best ED, but it should. Dan Varlic on TikTok. I voted for Kaiju one. Yeah, and it got like 30 million YouTube views. Oh my god, damn. Okay, it's probably gonna win, but that's fine. But with this one, 100% I'm voting Oshinoko. That's my shit, bro. I'm so glad this is here. I'm so fucking glad this is here. I don't have to think about it, bro. Ooh, we're almost done. Best VA performance. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see. So we got Momo. So we got Momo's VA. We got Okarun's VA. We got VA probably for not Lawrence, I don't remember his name right now. VA for Free Ren and VA for Mao Mao. Ooh, I'm gonna give this to Mao Mao's VA. No, I lied. Mao Mao's VA or Okarun's VA? Okarun's VA. Okarun's VA, bro. Okarun's VA went crazy, bro. Okarun's VA was putting in work, bro. Which one is he though? Which one is Okarun's VA? Hold on. Oh, this one? Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. Oh, Marcel's VA? Bro. Damn, no, they made that hard. No, they made that hard. Yo, Marcel's VA was fucking crazy though. Marcel's VA was crazy. The range. So like Mao Mao, I like Mao Mao's VA because Mao Mao's VA just sounds cool. Objectively, I love how she emotes. But I truly think like we're talking like on range of like voices and sounds and things that came out of their mouth. It's definitely Marcel or it's definitely Okarun. Oh, that's tough. Okarun is Tanjiro. I don't got no. That's fine. I don't really mess. I don't really have anything against the dude. I'm gonna give it to Okarun though. I'm gonna give it to Okarun. I kinda wanna give it to Marcel. But I don't think Marcel had as good. I don't think Okarun went crazy, bro. Cause like, he literally did two voices. Nah, Okarun got it, bro. The number of times I complimented Okarun's VA in the middle of the show is way too high to not give it to him. Best VA in English? Oh, I don't watch shows in dub, so. Oh, I know this dude. Oh, I'm voting for. I'm ill dub. You have to hear Farron's English voice, boy. It's such an easy win if you hear her voice. Nah, I'm voting, and y'all could call me whatever you want. I'm voting for this dude because I recognize this dude's name. Okarun's VA is a black dude, and they jumped his ass on Twitter because he had a black Okarun profile pic, and they like try to crucify him for it. And because of that, I'm voting. I'm voting. She got that mommy voice. Oh yeah. Ooh, maybe I have to listen to it. So now what? Oh, I casted all my votes. Am I finished? Is that it? I think that's it. And we're done. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick recap. Let's see the categories. Yeah, we did. We voted for everything. Yep. Anime of the year, Free Aaron. Film of the year, Haikyuu Dumpster Battle. That's gonna piss people off. Best continuing series, Bleach Blood Clot. Best new series, Dan the Dan. Best original anime, Girls Band Cry. Thank you, chat, for that one. Best animation, Free Ren. Had to give it to him. Best character design, Delicious in Dungeon. I stand by that one, honestly. Dan, and Kaiju number 8 are close, but no. There are the best director under categories. Oh, did I not do that one? No, we did that one. Yeah, right here. You can a screening of your votes. Oh, how do I do that? Background art and AI to share it. Oh, okay. Horizontal or vertical? Horizontal. Oh, okay, nice. Good looks. Good looks. So these are my votes. Perfect. I appreciate the hell out of that. Yeah. So these are my votes for anime of the year. For 2025 anime vote. I feel pretty good in this. I see a lot of Free Ren. I see a lot of Dan to Dan. Ooh, whoa. Okay. So Solo Leveling only got one out of me. I see Bleach got three. Not bad. Damn, Dan to Dan cleaning up, bro. One, two, three, four, five, six got Dan got voted for six different things. Free Ren got four different things, but I think some of the best ones. Delicious in Dungeon pulled up for best character design. Bleach got three awards. I'm pretty proud of that. Good on Bleach. They had Bleach in some interesting categories. I got to vote for Oshinoko two times, best drama and best end sequence because it's fire. Nah, this is fire. I like this. I like this. The only two votes that I really just threw in the middle of nowhere was must protect at all costs to the deaf, to the poor, disabled girl. Because, we got to protect our most vulnerable, especially if they're in college and look thick. And then, where was my other one? Best. I had another throwaway somewhere that you guys helped me decide, but I don't remember where it was. Oh, Girls Band Cry, best original anime. Yeah, that one. And then film of the year. I think film of the year is gonna piss a lot of people off that I chose Haikyuu over Look Back, but I'm standing by that one. I'm standing on biz on that one. So this is the end of So Small Ho Radio. Like I said, this one was a special. We did a little bit of the tip. We got the whole backside of our vote for the anime awards. Make sure you comment down below. How did you vote? Are you voting daily? What did you like? What didn't you like? What would you argue with me on? W pick, L pick, let me know down below. I'm remember Heineken. Remember, drink your water, wash your ass. If you got the sauce, share the sauce. We'll see you next Monday for another edition. Take it easy, y'all.